It's important because more and more people now are receiving the awful news of having a dementia diagnosis, and this has a massive impact on policing because of some of the behaviours that someone who has that diagnosis actually has, and they could be at risk of going missing, where they feel quite vulnerable and they become disorientated in a place which ordinarily could be familiar with them, and then all of a sudden they start losing parts of their memory and find themselves in a very unfamiliar place. And this is where the police will become involved to find that person and bring them back to a place of safety. So in Gwent Police we have a scheme which is called the Herbert Protocol, and this is a safeguarding scheme which looks to identify somebody who's been reported missing. So that person has had a diagnosis of dementia, they've been reported missing by their loved ones, and if they belong to that scheme, we then will receive important information about the individual, and that could be information around places that they like to visit, where they used to live, friends and family, and it'll help us then control our search parameters so officers can be deployed to the locations very quickly, identify the person and bring them back to a place of safety.
So in regards to the information that we receive, it helps outline things like the best way of communicating with these people, just to make sure we can make them feel at ease when we do find them, when we do get to speak to them. So we're not making that situation any more stressful than it needs to be. The information on those forms, they help direct us where we need to go, who we're dealing with. We have up-to-date photographs of that person. We have understanding of their medication, just so we know that we can keep them as safe as possible. On those forms, all of the information that's given to us is held safely and securely on our system. It's updated every 6 months just to make sure we've got up-to-date information so we can really help that person and locate them as quick as possible. So to get more involved in the Herbert Protocol, simply send us an email into crimeprevention@Gwent Police, and we're able then to send the form so we can collect that information. There's no part of that form is needed, but the more that you put on there, the more information we have. It's a simple safeguarding tool. So obviously if we understand where they used to live, if that's where they may be, then we'll be able to go there. There's information on there in regards to the size of their foot, for example, and people might understand, why are we asking those questions? But if we got evidence to suggest that they've been to a place and we know the sorts of clothes that they wear, it's easier for us to reach out to the public and to say, have you seen this person? This is what they might be wearing. This is the sort of places they may go, just so we can really locate them. So if they can please sign up to the Herbert Protocol, give us that information so we can better safeguard those people.